Red Dead Redemption 2, guys, was, just an incredible story in a multitude of different ways. I've talked on the YouTube channel about Red Dead. I've talked about a lot of Rockstar titles, guys, on this YouTube channel. Past, present, future, what we could see. We talk a lot of times on this YouTube channel about the future of games, guys, which you know if you're accustomed to the YouTube channel. Red Dead is no different. We're going to talk in this last segment of the show about Red Dead Redemption 3 and just Red Dead as a whole right now. Where could the story go here? So, number one, obviously, from a story perspective, and we're going to talk a little bit about the story, guys, but I also really want to talk about, is Red Dead like Rockstar's new favorite franchise, or I guess you could say sub-series or series that they own as far as from an IP perspective. Look, Red Dead, 2 was, in my opinion, unbelievable from a story perspective. For me, it took a little while to get going. And when it did, it got going. I could not put the controller down to stop playing the game. It was that kind of experience for me. Now, Red Dead Online is a totally different thing for me. I think it's awesome for people who love Red Dead. It's incredible that they have a place to go that is not the campaign, to continue playing the campaign over and over again. Obviously, a lot of people would have moved on to other games, if they just had a campaign. But they have this Red Dead Online, which I think is great. I'm not a big fan of it, guys. And maybe because I'm not very good at it. Maybe it's one of those titles from a multiplayer experience I'm not very good at. I'm very competitive. I want to be competitive. Whatever game it is, whatever sport I'm playing, I want to be competitive. So if it's a game I'm not good at, and even if I put time into it, I'm still not that good, I stay away from it. But I respect it. I'm very happy for the entire Red Dead community for having Red Dead Online. This leads us to Rockstar. Is Rockstar essentially all in on Red Dead? Now, there's been rumors, speculation that Red Dead Redemption 3 is what's being worked on right now. Not GTA 6, but Red Dead Redemption 3. I highly doubt that this is the case, guys. I do believe that Rockstar loves Red Dead. I think when we look at, it's like, 1A, 1B, man. If you consider Batman to be GTA, you got to say Robin is definitely Red Dead in the eyes of Rockstar. And to me, it's like 1A, 1B, really. I don't believe that Red Dead is on a higher echelon than GTA because from a business perspective, Rockstar, they look at the numbers and Red Dead did incredible. Absolutely mind-blowing numbers. I never thought I would see the numbers I saw from Red Dead when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. But GTA 5 is on an entire different stratosphere. Like, it's unbelievable what GTA and what Rockstar has done there and continue to do with GTA Online. So that answers that question. In my opinion, and sure, guys, all of this is subjective, right? What I think is awesome and what I think is good, Glassy may think is, not good at all. And things that he thinks are really good, I may not think are very good whatsoever. And the same thing with all of you guys out there. It's all subjective. Gaming is subjective. That's what's awesome about us being human. We're able to have our own opinions and thoughts, and, we share those, whether it's through social media or wherever it may be. But to me, I don't believe that Red Dead is on a higher, echelon than that of GTA in the eyes of Rockstar. So where could they go here? And full disclosure, like for me at least, I don't believe that that they're working on Red Dead 3 out over that of GTA 6. So there's that. Where could they go with the story, guys? It's so hard. It would be total speculation on where they could go. Could they follow up what they did with the second one? Absolutely. They could. There's a number of ways you could do it. You could obviously introduce new characters and so on and so forth. Could you do more like, a prequel, like another, could you do other prequels? Could you do like other side stories, things of that nature? I think there's a lot of options there. And I would love to see them, do maybe a different, the same kind of time period, but somewhere else, kind of like what we see with GTA quite a bit. Rockstar is very, obviously notorious for doing this. It's very interesting, obviously. But I'm going to bring Glassy into this. Glassy, what do you think as far as, when Rockstar's looking, if you're Rockstar and you're looking at, okay, we've got these two incredible IPs. Actually, we have multiple incredible IPs, but let's just say Red Dead and GTA. Which one are you going to put over top of the other? I mean, we can talk about a business perspective. We can talk about it from a player perspective, from a fan base perspective. But you're Rockstar. What are you putting on top of the other? Or are they pretty much equal at this point?
So I know that both of these titles are huge. They're Rockstar's, they're love children. And you got, Rockstar has two arms, one arm for GTA, one arm for Rockstar. So I think that's exactly what's going on now, is that they have separate divisions globally. Rockstar is a global company. So I have a feeling they've got an entire team dedicated to GTA. They've got an entire team dedicated to Rockstar. They're probably shuttling a little bit more money to GTA because GTA's microtransactions are definitely bringing them more income than Red Dead. The thing is, what separates the two games, and I'm going to agree with you here, Red Dead's online mode is nowhere near up to par with GTA Online. And I think that Red Dead's story mode overtakes GTA's story. Whenever Arthur Morgan died or John Marston died, I felt it. I got into it. I'm not even going to lie. I shed a single tear when Arthur Morgan died. And this is I'm an honest person, so that's the truth. But I felt for the game, and I felt like I was part of the gang. I felt like I actually made contributing factors to what I did, and that's one thing that Red Dead also did, is they gave you the option to choose. Do you want to have high honor? Do you want to have low honor? Do you want to be an average guy? So those are where those two games really made this stuff. So GTA Online is continuously shuttling in money. Red Dead, you pay for the story one time, and that's kind of it. So if I were to think what's going on with money, I think they're going to put a little bit more money towards the GTA series, but it almost at this point seems like they're remastering games as opposed to just creating a whole new one, because it's cheaper to microwave old food than it is to go back out for dinner.
Yeah, no, I love that. Yeah, and I have to, I have to agree overall with what you're saying. I mean, the story, I've actually, guys, and this, this has obviously been on my YouTube channel. I've said that I've actually been relatively critical of GTA 5 story, even though I thought it was good. There's been things I've been critical of, and I've actually compared it a lot to other games like from Take-Two, like Mafia. I love the Mafia series. I actually like Mafia's campaign more than some of these GTA titles that have come out. Now, from the multiplayer perspective, obviously, it's very hard to beat GTA Online. It's incredible, and Mafia doesn't have that. But Red Dead, the multiplayer experience, I'm not a huge fan of. Maybe I'm not good at it, but I do think that it's more fluid. It feels better in GTA Online. But from a story perspective, Red Dead was unbelievable. It was unmatched when it came to that, from the detail and just the graphics. I mean, everything. It was phenomenal. That being said, though, guys, the real question really comes into, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Red Dead has overtaken that of Grand Theft Auto on that echelon, those tiers, you could say, for Rockstar? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And for more Red Dead content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.